If you give me your undivided focus in the next 90 seconds, I will deliver the exact mental framework that separates the 1% of men who command their reality from the 99% who are commanded by it. This framework will give you the power to consciously eliminate the pattern of self-sabotage that has defined your life until now. This is my promise to you. Your part of the contract is to listen with absolute intensity and execute one simple command at the end. Fulfill your part, and your transformation is not a possibility. It is an inevitability. Pay very close attention to me now. The statement that forms the core of this transmission is not a metaphor or a motivational trick. It is the most literal and shocking truth about your current situation. You are not poor, you are not unlucky, you are not destined for a life of struggle and scarcity. Your only problem is that you hold a winning lottery ticket worth billions in your pocket and you have absolutely no idea it's there. You possess at this very moment a part of your brain, a true treasure room that is locked and dormant. This room holds the key to absolutely everything you desire in life. The fact that you are watching this video now is not an accident. It is a signal from the deepest part of you that you are ready to find this key. You are ready to stop looking outside for answers and to finally unlock the power that has been waiting within you this entire time. Your old life, the one defined by limits, ends the moment you truly grasp this. This is the control room of your reality, the source code of your identity. For too long, you have lived as a visitor in your own house, unaware of the master suite. Today, we don't just find the door, we kick it down. Your transformation begins now. Imagine for a moment, suspend your disbelief and allow yourself to see. Imagine what your life would be like if money was no longer a concern, not because you won a prize, but because your own mind became an inexhaustible source of million-dollar ideas and opportunities. Feel the release, the freedom. Imagine possessing a clarity so profound that you know the precise decision to make in any situation instantly without the torment of doubt. Picture a personal magnetism that draws the right people and the right circumstances to you like a powerful magnet attracts steel. See yourself moving through the world with an unshakable calm and quiet confidence. This is not the life of special or blessed people. This is the standard operating procedure for a man who has learned to access and turn on this specific part of his brain. This is the life that has been waiting for you behind it or you didn't know existed. This is not a distant dream. It is your birthright. This is the reality we are here to build, the life where you are not hoping for a break, but where you are. The break, you are the source. You are the cause of your success. This is the version of you that we are here to awaken. This is the secret that was uncovered after more than 2 decades of obsessive research into the minds of the wealthiest and most powerful men of an era. The core realization was this: every single one of them, in one way or another, had found the key to turn on this internal power plant. They weren't just smarter or luckier. They operated with a different set of internal tools. They understood a fundamental truth that escapes 99% of humanity. They knew that wealth, true and lasting wealth, is not something you chase in the external world. It is not about a better job or a lucky investment alone. It is something you unlock from within. It is the result of a mind tuned to a specific frequency, a mind that has been cleared of the static of fear and doubt and is therefore capable of receiving the broadcast of great ideas and unerring intuition. They turned their own brain into their greatest asset. That discovery, that singular focus on the internal source of all external results, is the foundation of our entire mission here. We are not just repeating history. We are giving you the operating manual to the machine that creates it, a machine you already own. Now let's do a quick mental exercise together. If you can, close your eyes for a second. Bring your attention to the exact center of your head. In the middle of your brain, there is a small gland, the size of a grain of rice, that ancient philosophers called the seat of the soul. Modern science is only now beginning to grasp its profound importance. This is not a common part of your body. This is a highly specialized piece of biological technology. It is an antenna. It is the bridge between your conscious mind, the part that thinks, worries, and plans, and the field of infinite intelligence. This is the field where every idea, every solution, and all wealth already exist, just waiting to be captured. The vast majority of mankind lives and dies with this antenna, turned off, calcified, and covered in the dust of neglect and misuse. Because of this, their minds operate at a fraction of their true capacity. They try to build an empire using a shovel and a bucket, completely unaware that they have a state-of-the-art excavator sitting idle in the garage. The key we are going to turn together in this transmission, the part of the brain you have not yet accessed, is your pineal gland. In the next few minutes, I will show you precisely why it is the secret of all great achievers, and more importantly, how you will begin to activate it today so that your days of struggle finally come to an end. You must first understand with absolute clarity that your struggle is not a reflection of your worth. It is the result of a technical malfunction, a blockage in the most critical machinery you own. You are not broken, you are not flawed, and you are not condemned by fate or circumstance. Your current reality is simply the symptom of a signal that is not getting through. This blockage can be best understood as a hardened shell, a layer of insulation that has been wrapped around your power source over years. Think of it as a layer of cement applied so slowly and subtly that you never notice the prison being built. This shell has deafened you to the frequency of opportunity and blinded you to the path of your own power, the primary source of this shell. The very substance of this cement is a mental diet of fear. The constant low-grade anxiety about bills, the paralyzing fear of what others might think, the deep-seated dread of failure, these are not harmless thoughts. They are chemical commands that instruct your entire being to contract, to harden, and to play small. This persistent state of defense creates a negative mental attitude, or enma. This is a law of the mind. This negative state acts as a repellent to the very success you desire. It pushes away luck, it pushes away allies, and it pushes away the clear thoughts needed to solve your own problems, ensuring the struggle continues. This is why you feel stuck. It's why you have moments of ambition followed by the crushing weight of inaction. Your true self, your powerful self, is screaming for a breakthrough, but its voice is muffled by this thick wall of accumulated fear and doubt. It is the most frustrating prison in existence, the one where you are both the prisoner and unknowingly the warden. But this diagnosis is not a life sentence. It is your map to freedom, because a problem that can be understood can be solved. A wall that can be seen can be demolished. This calcified shell around your power is not indestructible. It is not a permanent part of you. It is an accumulation, and it can be removed. The very act of seeing this, of separating who you are from the patterns that have contained you, is the first hammer blow against that wall. You are not your fears. You are not your doubts. You are the power that has been trapped beneath them. Your fight is not against yourself, but against this foreign shell, and our mission together is not to fix you because you are not broken. Our mission is to systematically dismantle this blockage. It is to clean your internal antenna so that you can, for the first time, receive the signal of the phenomenal life that is your birthright, the first and most important source of this. Cement, according to the deepest principles of achievement, is your mental diet. The main ingredient of this cement is fear. The fear of not having enough money, the fear of criticism, the fear of failure, the fear of growing old. Every single thought of doubt, worry, and pessimism releases a chemical cascade of stress in your body. This stress energetically hardens and contracts this gland. You are closing yourself off to the grand ideas of the universe because your mind is too busy defending itself against imaginary threats. You cannot tune into the frequency of abundance if you are trapped in the vibration of fear. It's a law of physics. It's a law of the mind. This is what was meant by the command to achieve a positive mental attitude. It is not about naive optimism. It is the strategic refusal to allow fear-based thoughts to dictate your mental state. It's the disciplined act of starving the source of the cement that blocks your power. You've been feeding the blockage without realizing it. Now you will learn to starve the fear and feed the power. This is the first battlefield, and victory here makes all other victories possible. You must first conquer the territory of your own mind. The rest is a consequence. The second source of the cement is your physical diet. What we put into our bodies directly affects our mental clarity and our energy. Ultra-processed foods filled with chemicals, excess sugar, and particularly substances like fluoride found in many tap waters and toothpastes are known to physically accumulate in the pineal gland, causing this literal calcification. Day after day, without realizing it, with what we think and with what we eat, we ourselves build the wall that separates us from our own power. You wouldn't put low-grade, contaminated fuel in a high-performance engine and expect it to function at its peak. Yet we do this to the most sophisticated biological machine in the universe, our own body. The principle of sound health is not a secondary concern for success. It is a primary one. High vitality and a clean biological system are the physical foundations upon which a powerful mental state is built. A polluted body contributes to a clouded mind, making the fight against fear and doubt infinitely harder. But here is the news that will change your day, and I want you to take a deep breath as you hear this. This hard shell, this calcification, is not permanent. It can be broken, it can be dissolved. Your antenna can be cleaned, polished, and reactivated to function at its maximum power. The reconnection process begins now. Every true transformation in the history of man has hinged not on a gradual evolution, but on a single moment of absolute decision. It is a clean break, a point of no return where the old identity is executed and the new one is born. This is that moment for you. This is where you stop hoping and start commanding. This turning point is called the master decision. It is the conscious and violent seizure of the control panel of your own mind. It is the most potent application of the foundational principle of all high achievement, the adoption of a definite major purpose, and your first purpose is not external. It is the establishment of your own sovereignty, your first definite major. Purpose is to become the undisputed master of your internal world. You are declaring war, not on the world, but on the weakness within that has held you hostage. You are declaring war on the mental viruses of fear, doubt, and hesitation. This is the fight that defines all other fights. This decision must be made with the full force of your being. It must be charged with a burning desire to be free, a desire so intense it incinerates all other lesser thoughts. It is a command you give to your subconscious mind, an order that a new general is now in charge. The old regime of fear has been overthrown. To anchor this command in reality, we perform a ritual of declaration. This is your first act of personal initiative. Repeat these words aloud if possible and feel them in your core. I am in command. This is more than an affirmation. It is a neurological and spiritual decree. This decision is your emancipation proclamation. For too long, you have been a slave to circumstance, a victim of stray thoughts and external opinions. With this decision, you break the chains. You stop being a leaf blown by the winds of life and you become the wind itself. Do not wait for conditions to be perfect. The path forward, the resources needed, the allies you seek, they only reveal themselves after this master decision is made with unshakable conviction. The decision creates the path, it does not follow it. Make it now. This is your moment of Genesis, the birth of the man you were meant to be. He has been waiting for you to simply make the choice to take the throne that has always been yours. Your reign begins now. This master decision is divided into two practical commitments. 1. For each diet that has harmed you, the first commitment is to your mental diet. Starting today, you become a guardian, a security detail at the door of your mind. Every time you catch yourself with a thought of fear, doubt, or worry about something you cannot control, you will perform a simple exercise. You will mentally say with authority, "This thought does not serve me." It is canceled and immediately. As an act of discipline, you will force your attention for just 10 seconds to the image of what you do want. If the fear is of debt, you will see yourself looking at your bank account with a smile of calm security. At first, it will feel like a struggle. You are training the muscle of your will, rerouting neural pathways that have been running on autopilot for years. To activate this commitment, to give your subconscious the first command of this new regime, go to the comments now and write, "I am in command." This is your order. This act anchors your decision in the physical world. It's you telling your mind, your body, and the world that you are no longer a passive observer of your thoughts. You are the one who decides which thoughts get to stay and which are immediately evicted. This is the first act of a sovereign mind. The second commitment is to your physical diet. You do not need to change everything overnight that creates stress. And stress calcifies. The change is gradual, but the decision is immediate. You decide now that your body is a temple, not a landfill, and you begin with a single small victory. Just one. This week you will choose one small, empowering action. It could be, "This week I will swap the lunchtime soda for water." Or, "This week I will buy a fluoride-free toothpaste." Or, "This week I will eat one piece of fruit instead of that processed sweet." Just one small deliberate change. By doing this, you prove to yourself that your master decision is real. You are beginning to clear the physical terrain so that energy can flow. You are demonstrating through action that you respect the vessel that carries your mind. This small act of discipline is a powerful signal of your new identity. It is the physical manifestation of your internal commitment. The starting point of all wealth is a definite purpose, and your first definite purpose is to become the master of your own mind and your own body. Wealth, clarity, and opportunity are merely the natural consequences of you assuming this power. You have made your master decision. You have declared war on fear and on neglect of your body. That is the foundation. Now let's begin to use active tools to crack the cement shell around your pineal gland. Think of it this way. To break a stone, you can use a sledgehammer, which requires great force. Or you can use something much smarter. You can use a specific sound frequency, a vibration that resonates with the stone's structure and makes it shatter from the inside out. We will use the power of your own vibration to clean your internal antenna and tune it to the frequency of wealth and opportunity. This first activation technique is the tone of power. It's a simple 3 to 5 minute exercise you can do in the morning. The goal is to create a physical vibration in your skull that will literally shake loose the calcifications of your pineal gland. Sit comfortably with your spine straight and close your eyes. Bring your attention to the exact center of your head. Now you will inhale deeply. As you exhale with your lips gently closed, you will emit a long, steady humming sound. The key is not the volume, but where you feel the vibration. Try to make this sound vibrate in the center of your head, in your forehead, in your sinuses. As you do this, visualize that vibration shattering the hard shell around your pineal gland, cleaning your antenna. This is a physical application of the principle that thoughts are things and everything has a vibration. You have taken your master decision. You are using the tone of power to break the calcification of your antenna from the inside out. Now we will accelerate this process dramatically. We will charge your antenna with the purest and most powerful energy source in our solar system, the light of the sun. Your pineal gland is your master biological clock. It detects light and tells your entire body it is day, time for energy, time for clarity, time to produce. It is literally a photoreceptor, an inner eye, and just as a plant needs light for photosynthesis to grow, Your pineal needs light to activate and energize your entire system. But here we must be extremely intelligent and safe. This is not about staring at the midday sun. The secret is in the timing. This practice should only be done into specific moments. The first 15 minutes right after the sun rises, or the last 15 minutes before it sets. During these times, the light is gentle, golden, or reddish, and the harmful UV rays are almost completely filtered out by the atmosphere. This is your window of opportunity. If possible, stand barefoot on grass or earth. Turn your face toward the rising or setting sun. Now, the most important part, gently close your eyes. Feel the warmth of the light on your eyelids. Imagine that golden light passing through them and traveling in a direct beam to the center of your head, to your pineal gland, charging it and making it glow. Stay like this for 5 to 10 minutes, just breathing and absorbing. Immediately following your master decision, a profound change begins to occur. The internal chaos starts to subside. The constant noise of anxiety begins to fade. The first and most tangible superpower that awakens within you is a state of diamond mental clarity. For years, your mind has likely operated like a radio station filled with static. The noise of 1,000 worries, petty concerns, and unresolved fears has made it impossible to think clearly. By taking command, you begin to turn the dial away from this static and tune into a single clear frequency. Your purpose, the mental fog lifts. This newfound clarity is your most powerful weapon. It allows you to look at any problem in your life, financial, personal, professional, and see it for what it truly is, stripped of the distortion of fear. Complex issues that once paralyzed you now appear as simple, linear challenges with clear, logical next steps. This is the death of indecision. Indecision is a child of fear and confusion, and it is a primary cause of failure. A clear mind does not hesitate. It practices accurate thinking, weighs facts, and makes a prompt and firm decision, knowing that any course of action is superior to the paralysis of inaction. This clarity then sharpens your focus into a laser beam. The vast reserves of mental energy that were once wasted cycling through worries are now channeled into a single point of controlled attention. You develop the power to immerse yourself in a single task, solving it, completing it, and moving on to the next conquest. The power of distraction over you withers and dies. A mind that is this clear and focused becomes a perfect receiver for flashes of genius. Those aha moments, the million-dollar ideas that seem to come from nowhere, are in fact signals from the field of infinite intelligence. They were always being broadcast, but only now has your receiver been cleared of the static needed to pick them up. This clarity is the ultimate form of internal wealth. It is the power to bring order to your own mind. It is the ability to see opportunity where others only see crisis. It is the quiet, unshakable confidence that you can solve any problem that comes your way, because for the first time you can truly see it. This is the bedrock upon which all external empires are built before an architect can build a skyscraper. He must first have a perfectly clear and detailed blueprint. This clarity is the blueprint for your new reality. You can now see the path with your mind now operating with the clarity of a diamond and the focus of a laser. A second powerful transformation begins. It doesn't just happen inside you, but around you. Your new internal energy starts to radiate, to overflow, and people feel it. The second superpower you awaken is an irresistible personal magnetism and an aura of self-confidence. Think of it this way. Imagine two phone batteries. One is at 1%, flashing red. The other is 100% charged. Which one gives you a sense of security and power? We humans operate in the same way. The person who wastes their energy on fear and worry sends out a signal of a weak battery, of neediness. Instinctively, people pull away. But you, by retaining and cultivating your energy, become the 100% charged battery. You emanate an energy of abundance, self-sufficiency, and power. And this is magnetically attractive. True magnetic personality is born from genuine self-confidence. When you no longer need anyone's validation or approval to feel good about yourself, something changes. You stop needing and you start attracting. People feel on a subconscious level that you aren't trying to take something from them. On the contrary, they feel that being near you is energizing. Your calmness calms them. Your certainty inspires them. You become a center of gravity. Opportunities and the right people are pulled into your orbit, not by luck, but by resonance. We now arrive at the culmination of this entire process. The clarity, the discipline, the magnetism you are developing, they were never the end goals. They are the tools, the raw materials for the forging of your final identity. You are to graduate from being a student of your life to becoming the architect of your reality. An architect does not drift through a construction site hoping a building will somehow appear. He designs it with precision, and then he commands its construction. From this moment, you stop hoping for success, you stop waiting for a break, you design your success, and you command it into existence. You cease to be a creature of circumstance. You become a cause of effects. The architect's process is a direct application of this entire philosophy, executed in 3 phases. Phase 1, the blueprint. With your diamond clarity, you will use the principle of definite major purpose to design your life with meticulous detail, not a vague wish for more money, but a precise project, an enterprise that generates X revenue by Y date, providing Z value. The blueprint is your command. Phase 2. The energetic charge. With your antenna now clean, you infuse your blueprint with the most powerful force in the universe, unwavering, applied faith. You use the science of autosuggestion to see, feel, and live in the reality of your completed project long before it manifests physically. This emotional charge is the energy that attracts the necessary components. Phase 3. The construction. Here you apply relentless self-discipline and personal initiative. You execute your organized plan every single day without fail and without hesitation. Your focused actions are the steel, the concrete, and the very foundation of your new reality. Procrastination is a luxury you can no longer afford. As you execute this process, you will witness a universal law firsthand. The world will begin to conspire with you. Your newfound magnetism will attract the people you need, your mastermind allies. Your clarity will allow you to see the opportunities hidden in plain sight. This is not magic, it is the physics of a mind aligned with its purpose. You now understand the ultimate truth. Lasting wealth and profound success are not things you pursue. They are a reflection. They are the external echo of the internal architect you have forged yourself to be. The outer world is, and always will be, a mirror of the man you are on. The inside, the door to your power is open. The tools are in your hands. The blueprint is waiting for your command. The old you is history. The architect is now in charge. Your only remaining question is the one that will define your legacy. What will you build? You are no longer fighting against the universe. You are its main ally, and now you understand the great secret. Accessing this part of your brain was never about a magic trick. It was about a journey of transformation to become the kind of person that success naturally pursues. A person with mental clarity, magnetic energy, and unshakable discipline. Wealth and success are not things you chase. They are an echo, a reflection of the master you have become on the inside. The door to the treasure room in your brain has been opened. The key is in your hand. The only question now is, what will you build? If you are ready to build your own fortune, mental and material, subscribe to the channel for more secrets on the power of the mind. Like this video if it has opened your mind to your true potential. Comment the phrase "I am the architect" if you commit today to building the life of your dreams. Your success is inevitable. Thank you for joining me on this journey.